Hey guys, Dmonty here with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So in today's video, I have the double fan art with one up top, one to the side. So guys, thank you so much for sending that in to me. Greatly helps support my channel. If you guys have any of your own drawings, my email's in the description. Send it on over and I'll make sure to show it for you. Make sure you're sending it to the right email. There's two emails down there, one for business use and the other for fan art. So make sure you're sending it to the fan art email. I'm getting a lot in the business one, and guys, that's not where that goes. So please send it to the right email. Okay, so guys, in this video, we're going to be talking about the best teams in Dokkan Battle. Let me straighten that out. So one of the things I get asked probably in most of my comments, like at least in every video, is what is the best team? What are the best teams? What teams do you run? Why do you run this team? What ranks the highest and stuff like that. So I thought I'd do a video on it. I want to show, I had seven team slots, so I wanted to show what teams I thought were the best in the game and why I think so, and kind of I want you guys to help me rank them. I'm not saying that the teams I run are the best, most optimal setup in every situation. I do have pretty much every unit, but I'll throw a couple changes out there too for you, so you guys can, you can judge my teams, I guess, and let me know in the comments how would you rank them, what's your favorite team to run, and all that good stuff. All right, and we're gonna hop right into it, guys. So the first team I wanted to go over, and this is the one I'm actually gonna rank the lowest. I know, a lot of you guys are probably gonna hate that, but I'm gonna rank this one the lowest. I like running this team because it's easy. It seems like you don't gotta do much, and it can clear any event pretty much with ease. The only thing I don't like is Ultra Instinct Goku. That passive just needs a little bit of help. So if once Ultra Instinct Goku gets his Dokkan Awaken, I think this team is going to go from my least favorite to my favorite. But until that happens, the Realm of Gods category, that needs to be +3. This needs to probably go to 150%. Until that happens, I'm kind of ranking this one the bottom. And you guys will see why. The other teams are pretty freaking amazing. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. Would you rank this one the bottom? I know a lot of people run this team. The rotation I run on this team is probably Kaioken Goku and then Vegeta Blue on the same rotation, and then LR Goku Black and Zamasu, and then probably Rose on the next rotation, and then I use Goku Black and Ultra Instinct Goku to float on that third slot rotation. It's just Ultra Instinct Goku seems a little bit underwhelming at this current time, but when he gets that rebirth, when his passive goes off, don't get me wrong, when that passive goes off, he's a beast. But it's so hard to get below, what is it, like, is it 70, is HP 50%? Like, I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's hard when you're doing an event to go below 50%. It just doesn't happen very often when you have, 300,000 plus health. It doesn't happen very often. So for that reason, right now, I'm going to rank this team the lowest, and you'll see why, because the rest of the teams get even stronger. All right, so this team right here, this team is absolutely busted. It's a team that nobody really runs anymore. You don't see a whole lot of Omega Shenrons. I know some people that have this entire team Rainbow, and the team is amazing. You have over 400,000 health if this entire team is Rainbow starred. Mine is not. I have not invested any orbs into Omega Shenron, but I know this team, and I know how broken it is. Anything with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Omega Shenron, and Sin Shenron, everything links so well that this team just demolishes any event. Yeah, the rotation is basically what I just said. These two guys, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and then Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta on the same rotation, and then Sin and Omega on the other rotation. And the other two units float. But this team is better than Realm of Gods, believe it or not. It just does so much damage. Rainbow Star Omega Shenron does like 2 mil, and you can super like twice. It's broken. Absolutely broken. So I would rank this one pretty high up there. Definitely over Realm of Gods. All right, so the next one is this team. This team recently just got a huge buff. This team is absolutely busted now. With this man right here, it's going to new heights. It really is. I did a boss rush on stream the other day, and this guy was he was murdering there's no stopping him. There's no stopping him. It's like Super Vegito on crack. That's really what it is. Every rotation, you're busting out like This guy will super for like 2 mil. He'll crit for like a mil, and then Super Saiyan 4 Goku does 2 mil. Gogeta does like a 1.5. I love this team. Another thing about this team right here, I don't have Kaba. If I had Kaba, he'd probably be replacing Super Saiyan 3 Goku GT. I know a lot of people don't like to run Mystic / Ultimate Gohan. I call him Mystic on this team, but I do. Vegito Blue, the LR Vegito Blue that we, once he gets his rebirth or his Dokkan, you know, his LR status, is going to be pretty good on this team as well. Already he deserves a spot just because of how tanky he is. He has the Kaioken mechanic. I know everybody calls him that, where every time he supers, he gets continuously stronger, so that's cool. Once he's Rainbow and he's LR, he's going to be a beast. So guys, hold on to him. Make sure to I put orbs. Everybody on this team actually has orbs except for Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku. That's the only person I would replace is with Kaba. This team has become one of my favorites. Although Mono Strength, I would say Mono Strength, I don't like running it as much just because of how I don't know. I feel like for the first half of the 120% leads, it seems like all I ran was Mono Strength and Mono AGL because Super Saiyan 4 Goku was so busted, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is so busted, and I kind of don't like the fact that he's come back like on top like this, and I feel like I've been running this team for so long that it's just like, I guess I get to run that same team again. So it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. This unit's broken. This unit can beat any event. This unit can beat Boss Rush without using items. It's busted. It is busted. This team is top tier. Top tier. All right, so guys, this one is probably I would say this one is probably arguably the strongest team in the game. Every rotation you are going to murder. You're going to kill. There's nothing that the other, like whatever you're fighting can't, like, there's nothing they can do. The rotation for me on this team looks like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Super Saiyan 1 Gogeta on the same rotation. Nothing survives. Nothing survives when those two attack on the same rotation. It's just like absolute, like you demolish the field. You demolish the field. No matter what phase you're on, no matter what you're doing, those two units right there are going to beat the event, okay? The second rotation is Physical Gotenks and then Super Saiyan 1 Gotenks. They, same thing, Physical Gotenks, you know, does like 2.3 mil, and this guy can do 2 mil himself. Usually nothing survives that rotation either, but things can survive that rotation. It's just, mine isn't Rainbow Starred, so he doesn't have a whole lot of crit in that Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. But he is, I just got a text message. The last two things that I wanted to go over on this team is Vegito. So I know a lot of people don't run Vegito on this team because he doesn't fit into the fusions category because it doesn't, you know, he wears the Patara, not the dance. But I love his passive. I love his buff. That's why he's here. Attack and defense 30% for all allies. Usually when you're running this man, he doesn't even get to super because he's buffing the other two units so much that, like I said, the field is demolished before it's his turn to super. He does actually get the buff from Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta because of the fusions category Ki +3 and then Tech Type +3. So he's actually getting quite a decent buff just being on the team as well. It's just not as much as everybody else, but he's more of a support unit. Same thing with Pandel. Same exact thing, guys. I've actually been contemplating raising Pandel's super attack, but she's also attack 30% for all allies, so it's that third slot rotation. Pandel usually doesn't get to super. She's there to buff my units, okay? All right, so I would actually rank this one probably tied for first place. We'll go over the rankings in the after I'm done going over everything here, guys. This team is probably I would say it's a little bit better than Realm of Gods. The only thing I don't like about this team is it's lacking. It's a little bit of tankiness. Ultra Instinct Goku kind of shines on this team right here. So I'm gonna say Ultra Instinct. He does very, very well on this team. He doesn't have any key issues on this team because you're running double Gogeta lead, so he's getting that +3/+3 instead of the +2/+2. So he doesn't have a hard time supering at all. So that's really nice. This Gohan right here is clutch, especially when running on this team. The +3 key and then also attack and defense +40%. So he makes Ultra Instinct Goku hit even harder, and Intelligence Gogeta, he's a beast. He is a beast. The rotation that I run on this team, I like to keep Gohan with Trunks for the orb change. This guy kind of floats also for orb changers, and this guy right here kind of floats for orb changers. And for the other rotation is Gogeta and Over in a Flash, Ultra Instinct Goku, because they shared that link Over in a Flash. And so you basically, I think they both, do they even both have Prepare for Battle? No, Over in a Flash and Prepare for Battle. Hold up. Yeah, so they automatically super. It's an automatic super. You only need one key when those two are linked. So it's the perfect. It's a really good setup. The only thing is lacking is tankiness. But like I said, the Ultra Instinct Goku being on that team, if you go below that 50% mark, he is really hard to beat, and you can kind of move around Gogeta and Ultra Instinct Goku to kind of, you know, like you take advantage of his dodging and all that good stuff. Gohan is a tank by himself. Like, he takes like no damage. His defense is so high, especially when this guy actually doesn't. No, he doesn't boof. He doesn't buff defense. He's just a tanky unit. So yeah, guys, I rate this team a little bit higher than Realm of Gods. I know a lot of people will have problems with that, but this team is broken. It will destroy any event. It just melts it. It just melts it. All right. So I put this one right here pretty high up, and the next team is actually my favorite team. So Physical is in a really happy place right now. Vegito Blue, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Super Saiyan 1 Gotenks. Those three units alone are beast. And recently with the release of LR Trunks, this man right here crits for like easily 2 million, like non-stop, because he has a 50% chance to crit. And then I have two support units on this team. You can also run Weirus on this team if you're having key issues for LR Trunks. The rotation that I like to run on this one is a little bit wonky. LR Trunks is doesn't have the perfect partner on this team. It would actually probably be Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Teen. The reason being is because they both have, Shattering the Limit and Shocking Speed. So he's automatically going to start off with 9 key, so you need 7 key for the, actually, hold up. They both have Golden Warrior too, don't they? No, he doesn't have Golden Warrior. Shocking Speed, Super Saiyan, yep, so they start off with, yeah, so it'd be 9 key, Prepare for Battle, Shocking Speed. So, very good team up right there. The two units, I would keep them on the same rotation probably, and then the Gotenks. I know it's a sad situation. I guess you can. The physical Gotenk Super Saiyan 1 could be a floater. This one's kind of like a wonky one. These two guys are Vegito Blue and Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks are so clutch. The counters from Vegito Blue, and he supers for about 700 to 1 million. When he crits, yeah, probably about 1 million, and the team it's broken. It's broken. I don't know if I would rate it higher than Mono Int. I was kind of in a toss-up about that one because this one has LR Gohan, this one has LR Trunks, so you can kind of like have, you know, same thing right there. These guys are probably tied for the same place on my rankings, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think. Who is stronger, Mono Physical or Mono Intelligence? They're both really in a good spot though. Last team I wanted to go over, and this one is absolutely my favorite team right now on Global, is the Hybrid Saiyans team. I know people hate this team, but it's broken. This team, it's so much fun. It's so much fun trying to get supers off with LR Gohan and LR Trunks for the 18 key, and you see numbers like on this team. You see numbers non-stop for like 3 million damage because of these two units. Another unit you can swap out on this one is actually Weirus, because Weirus is a key machine. If I were to swap out Weirus for this team, it'd probably be for this one right here, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Teen. Even though Weirus isn't a hybrid Saiyan, he's so clutch for the key that he almost belongs on this team. But it's up to you. It's up to you. This guy is also very clutch. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. This guy's also very clutch. He gives the attack and defense plus 35% to all allies, so he's a huge buff. He's a huge buff. If you like bigger numbers, run this guy. If you want easier time running, like getting those supers off, run Weirus. It's completely up to you. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to be all the teams that I run. Physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks on this team also does like 2 to 3 million non-stop. This guy does about 2 million non-stop, and it's it's tanky. It's very tanky. With the use of Ultimate Gohan and his huge defense buff of 170%, LR Trunks and LR Gohan, you'll see them constantly at like 100k defense. They don't take damage, and when you're running this team, guys, you have about 450,000 health. So can you imagine? You can get supered like 4 times before you need to heal. It's really broken. It really is. So guys, I would rate this one my #1 team. So we'll go over them again. We got the Hybrid Saiyans, #1. This one, I would probably, out of the 7, I would rank this probably these two right here, 6 and 5. They're kind of tied for the same spot. Fusion's team is probably ranked #2 for me. I know a lot of people will rank Fusion's #1, but for me, it's ranked #2. This one right here, man. This would probably be a solid #3, only because it's 120% and this one's at 150%. But this team is an absolute, like, this team destroys, especially with Super Vegeta right there with the counters. He's like Super Vegeta on crack, man. All right, oh man, I forgot about this one. Woo! I don't even know. Probably #3. This one would be #3, 4. This is last. So 7. I should have built these in order. I'll pin a comment. I'll really think about my ranking. I'll put it in the description. I'll put my ranking on there. What teams I think is best. You guys can let me know in the comments. Actually, I'll figure something out down there. Let me know what team you think is best. All right, because this is way out of order, and I didn't really plan that ahead. I should have done my ranking in like the team order. I can say definitely last is probably this one right here, and definitely first is this one right here for me. Second is definitely going to be the Fusions. I know Shadow Dragons is really, really high up there. Mono Strength is freaking broken. Mono Int is broken. Mono Physical is broken. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much gonna be the video. Those are my best of the best teams. I'm not saying those are the most perfect teams, but that's my favorite teams to run. Let me know in the comments, guys. I want to know what you guys think. Just curious though, what team do you, I don't know if you guys are paying attention, but what team do you think has the most attack power? Total attack power of the Realm of Gods team is 94,000, 67,000 because they don't have orbs. Mono Strength is 86,000, 77,000 for Fusions. 80,000 for Intelligence, 78,000 for Physical, and then Hybrid Saiyans is 90,000. But Hybrid Saiyans has a higher buff, so it's funny that this team right here, actually, the one that I ranked the lowest, has the highest attack power. Kind of crazy, right? Once this man gets his rebirth, we're on a different page. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, and let me know in the comments also which one's your favorite fan art. Those artists love to see that. Leave a thumbs up for them, and I appreciate it so much. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.